Right, 30th of September 2022. They're at it. I'm going to have words if they do it again. I stopped the camera at 7 minutes. I'd done the full read before I realised. Bloody monkeys. So, they've given me a song. It's Dylan, Blowing in the Wind. And I know you're getting some hurricanes. What's he calling a hurricane? Ian. Doesn't sound very hurricaney, does it? Anyway, I hope you're all staying safe. And let's see if we can get through this till the end. With an interesting read, but they obviously have decided something's more important. So let's try again, shall we? So maybe you're going to have some false starts today. Don't let it stop you. So the energy is the Empress, the mother-in-law, the mother of your children, the most important feminine in your life. Depending on which way she comes out, she can be a pain in the ass or a loving mother. We've got a mother in spirit. This could also be a message from her. Any or all of what I say is true. Pick out the bits that mean something to you, because this is a collective read. And except for a very few of you, there will be only parts of it. Some of you, it will be spot on. Because there's too many of us now. So, something has changed in the last half an hour. It's now, I believe, about 8:30. So, something's changed and I don't know what it is. Because this card was in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So some of the same cards is there, but something has changed. So that'll be why they stopped the video. And I have no idea what it is. So let me know if anything significant happened around 8 to past, maybe a bit later. Those cards were in it, but there's significant cards that are missing, which is very strange. Oh no, that's not. So where is she then? Where's she gone? I could have sworn she was in there. There she is. So, she's still seeing her ass. So you're going to be arguing with a female, 3rd or 30th. Maybe important. Could be a door number, 3 or 30. The military. Somebody in uniform, perhaps. May the 31st, November the 11th. Enemies are overcome. A battle may have taken place. News arriving fast about this. Those born in the year of the horse could be important. It is Gemini energy, communications, Mercury retrograde on its way out. There is lack of passion, lack of action there. I think we have to wait till the 2nd when it's finally gone, maybe even a few days after. We've got the 9th when it's the full moon, I believe. Virgo energy. And Virgo, if you remember, you got the bonus read because you had the most views. So something's going on. This is walking away from everything you've ever known or believed to be true. Following your true path and your gut instinct. Learning to trust yourself. Hospital doors, health matters, healing. Those born in the year of the snake, may be important. You are not meant to walk this next part of the journey alone. Someone will walk with you in spirit or the flesh. 9 or 27. There is a matter to be brought to conclusion. You need to end this chapter, but there will be delays in travel, possibly because of wild issues. Again, the year of the snake is mentioned. The 21 is negative energy. Hell will freeze over before somebody apologises. The military, again, the person with the limp, a scar to the leg, a darker complexion, again the horse, but now we have the dark horse. So somebody's a dark horse, keeping things to themselves, but it's stagnation. It's no movement whatsoever. Bad news arriving, possibly lies, theft and deceit. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So again, the Gemini. Confusion because of the retrograde. Possibly an air sign child. Again, neutral energy because it's today's card, but we do know that there is arguments with a woman. Stagnation. No productivity, no abundance. And it could be to do with a marriage, study, belief system, religion. The name Simon Peter. 2 keys. Could be barring you to heaven or hell. Could be the key to someone's heart. But above all, it's the truth, the neck and the throat, healing. Teachers, universities, etc. Marriages and friendships. A union, a bond. Confusion, somebody's deliberate confusion, but it's not going to work, they're not going to win. Today's card is in the reverse, yes, and the 21st. But the 9, 27, 5 and 23 is positive energy. Spirit, faith, and walking with you. The truth will win. Yeah, the answer is no, not yet. There could be an issue with a pregnancy. Maybe it's taking longer than you would like, or maybe it's failed altogether. If so, I'm very sorry for that. Yeah, there's no communication. Someone is definitely blocked. There's no improvements in finance or career. There could be issues with child maintenance or an earth sign child. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Finances and career will not improve right now. You have to come off the fence and pick a side. 2 years you've been sat on the fence, not knowing what to do, but now it's time to decide. Again, the enemy is overcome. We have that Gemini energy. It's kicking the doors on the way out, so be very careful. But Mercury retrograde has caused some issue. That will be overcome. Again, we've got that card. There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. They're turning their back on the money, the money tree there, and looking to the future. But she refuses to see. Stubbornness. 6 years. Yeah, again, hell will freeze over. The same card they're giving us doubles all the time. So this is important. No improvements in finance, no improvements in career. There is somebody stubborn, possibly with a limp, possibly with a scar on the leg. They have a connection to honey and bees. Beekeepers. Look for the bee sign wherever you are. Manchester is renowned for the sign of the bee. You have to sever ties. There's 3 children here, or 3 parts of the same child, or issues with children. You have to be very, very clear. You have to possibly stand your ground with them. There's no money, there's no career, there's no movement forwards. You get more bees with honey than with vinegar. Don't agitate the bees. clarity, truth. Yeah, but it may wound someone. Your words may be truthful, but it will mortally wound someone. Conflict and competition. Somebody wants to compete. Yeah, it's an issue from the past coming back, perhaps with children, most probably with children. It could be child abuse even, or something or someone coming back from your past when it didn't end well. So this Mercury retrograde's really put a spanner in the works, hasn't it? In the other read, Aries was mentioned. We've got Taurus here and Virgo here. So obviously that's more important. Yeah. Somebody is breaking shackles. They are no longer being manipulated. They don't care what other people think. They are severing ties. Don't sign anything. Rebellion. No longer selling your soul to the devil. Material things have no meaning for you. Capricorn energy. No longer being used. Miracles are happening. Gemini energy. You have all the tools at your disposal. You don't have to be in fight, flight, freeze mode now. Siblings, communications, hands, arm, shoulder issues, medical matters, all healing. 1st of the 28th is positive. The Fox. Love has left the building though. So something or someone new may have entered your life. Could be an appliance even. A new car, a new washing machine, whatever. It doesn't have to be a person. Something will change your life in some way. Miracles. But love has left the building. Either you're not loving yourself or you're not loving what you're doing. It is Pisces energy. So the victim, martyr. Again, we've got the no. There's no new beginnings yet. There's no pregnancy, or there's lies about a pregnancy. There's a failed pregnancy maybe. If so, like I said, I'm very sorry for that. It's causing upset within the family unit, or there could be a house move, loss of home. There is no stability. There's something wrong. No celebrations, problems within the home. Because someone is refusing to sever ties. They're staying in the comfort zone. They don't want to transform their energy. They don't want to shed the skin. Scorpio, 13, that was in the other read. Stagnation. It's about the reproductive organs and shared resources. So you have to put the effort in. There's no mountain you can't climb with this Capricorn energy, which is positive. The 15, positive. 8 years is mentioned. You have to take action now, today. When you add it to the 5, the conflict of competition, you're more than a match for whatever this is, and you will succeed. But you're going to have to stand up and defend your choices, your actions. There's going to be a big stink about this. And possibly make arguments with a woman. So, let's see what they've given us this time. There we are. Scorpio energy. You need to transform your life. You need to shed a skin and sever ties. The 20. Judgment Day has arrived. Shared resources. The reproductive organs. It could be about child maintenance. It could be about child paternity. Put your ear close to your soul and listen hard. And that's what the hermit does. Listens to spirit. The name Anne and Sexton could be important. You have to acknowledge your desires. You have to surrender to the depths at this time. Scorpio is one of the most fascinating signs in the zodiac. It is ruled by Pluto, planet of the gutters and extremes, and is the sign of sex, money and passion, and it's a powerful sign. Scorpios have a bad reputation for being ruthless, but it's not deserved. So you may have to be ruthless. Like the other water signs, Scorpio is emotional, but not in a sympathetic way of Cancer and Pisces. They don't suffer fools. When Scorpio enters a room, they do not have to say a word for the crowd to know. You feel their energy, their depth and their ability to understand others, all the while not revealing much about themselves. So secrets is profound. Scorpios inspire you to tell them your deepest, darkest secrets while revealing nothing of their own. So be careful who you entrust your secrets to. When Scorpio feel deeply, they fear the loss of control. There you go. Fearing the loss of control. And they will sting when threatened or cornered. Almost always, Scorpios will deliver the last hit. Scorpio does not roll over and play dead. They never forget a slight. So, people of this sign will make their mark, even when they have to do it alone. If a Scorpio card comes up, you are being tested. You may feel isolated and on your own, without much sympathy or help from others. If so, it is time to stand your ground on your own and fight those forces gathered against you. You will win and come out much stronger and happier than before, but it is still an intense time. There are a number of positive changes with this card. You will soon gain what you have worked so hard for. This card implies karmic issues, even the resurfacing of past life recollections. So there, past lives. So many of your relationships will now have a karmic nature and thus be tried as well. Your life may seem like a trial. Matters involving inheritance and money may figure in, such as heirlooms, legacies, and what comes through family or people you are tied to from your deep past. You may have to deal with someone who may plot revenge over something you're not even guilty of. It could also be a time where enemies will surface, so you must protect yourself and your reputation. Strong sexual attractions may arise, whether wished for or not. Obsessions are possible. Do not get wrapped up in intrigues with people you don't know well or have only known for a short time. Do not attempt to maneuver or manipulate anyone, because that will backfire. On a positive side, now is the time to be resourceful and guard that which you have worked for. If romance is your question, expect it to be the most transforming and not something you can leave aside. In some cases, your partner may seem aloof and hard to reach, blocked, and matters may erupt into unexpected passion. If surrounding cards indicate that things will progress, then it's up to you to make the right choices. Miracles can happen. Take action. This will be the most transforming relationship you've ever had. In dealing with jobs and careers, expect intensity, restrictions and demands. Sometimes this indicates you will be going through a period of deep self-analysis. You may seek out professional, or you may work through this alone, by reading or through reflection. Be careful when it comes to finances in areas of taxes, property and shared assets. You could have resounding success or tremendous losses currently, depending on your choices. But the message is to take your chance and then stick to your decision no matter what. You have the ability now to make it work. This is a transforming time. You're not meant to stagnate. Transformation through desire, psychic ability, taxes, secrets, wins and losses, sexual attraction and secret affairs. So some doesn't necessarily mean an emotional affair. It means secrets. And then we have the innocence of love and the past. Number 4, Aries energy. So new beginnings, transformations, rebirths. The first of the 3 fates, the maiden. The Trinity knot in the circle is a symbol that represents the maiden, the mother and the crone, past, present and future. The 3 life cycles. The maiden is a symbol of innocence and the past. She is young, yet to learn the hardships of the world, and thus sees the world through a set of innocent eyes. The world is her oyster, and she is in search of love. She may be a bit naive, but in this reality, is that a bad thing, when all you see is beauty around you? The maiden reminds us of a time where we also saw life as fun, inspiring and full of wonder. Have we lost that part of ourselves? It's never truly gone, just somewhat forgotten as we navigate through the hardships of life. We can still be one with this part of ourselves, again, if we allow ourselves to see the beauty in the small things. Something as simple as smelling a beautiful flower or sitting in nature and watching the wildlife dance and play around us. It may be a time to remember the things that used to bring us joy and a sense of peace. We may not have the time to do all the things, but we can integrate small moments of this into our life, which can give us a great benefit. Where have you lost your innocence, and where can you gain it back? The more we bring the small joys back into life, the younger and lighter we feel, no longer weighed down by the multitude of tasks and stresses we have placed upon ourselves. So, don't stagnate. Life's too short. Transform your energy. Much better read than the last one, trust me. So, something changed around 8 to past. I don't know what it is. Possibly a massive argument, to be fair, that's been brewing for a long time. Joy. Joy is returning. Spread seeds of joy like wildflower, and no doubt you will revel in the results. So follow your joy. Into the woods. Be calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. So interesting. That other one was all about mothers and fathers, about government officials and bosses. So we have Gemini, communication. There's your Gemini. Miracles can happen when you communicate. 8th house, and that's Mercury. So Mercury retrograde again. 8th house is Scorpio. There we go. It's time to transform your life. Shed your skin. Sever ties. Something will end so something new can begin. It's about reproductive organs, shared resources, funeral parlours, cemeteries, labour wards, ancestral property, the colour black. So there could be paternity issues, like I said. Birth, death, rebirth, regeneration, sexual unions, integration, self-sacrifice, expanded awareness, inheritance, other people's money, and spirit, metaphysical. So Gemini in Mercury in Gemini, it's its own sign. So it's good. Quick-witted communication, inquisitive, articulate, versatile, witty, intuitive and changeable. Mercury in Gemini simply has to communicate at all times. Nervous tension is likely. So somebody is nervous about communicating, but they must take action and communicate now. Speak. Tell your truth. Shame the devil. Thanks for listening. Let's hope this one loads, and it looks like it's recorded, so good. Thanks for listening. Bye.